personal life is something that you need to put an active effort, no matter where you are. Being social, being talkative, being open is a very great skill.
Digital Nomad's most trusted one-stop shop travel bestie. Make your move.
Welcome to Nomadify On Air, the place that takes you on a journey to learn the world of remote working and to understand the lifestyle of digital nomads in hopes to inspire you to escape the 9-to-5. This is Bernadette, the host and founder of Nomadify, and live with me here today in the Island of Gods, Bali, Indonesia, is Lucy from Germany. Hi, Lucy.
Hi, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. We are so delighted to have you here. How are you?
I'm great. I'm a little over the place, but I'm really good today.
You look good today.
You think? Thank you.
Without further ado, can you tell us a bit about yourself and what you do as a digital nomad?
So my name is Lucy. I'm from Germany, from Hamburg specifically. I work as a management consultant and a high performance coach, organizational designer, whatever you call it. I basically make processes and teams better. So people come to me who have bad processes, bad systems, where their teams are not performing, where they are chaotic in their whole working. They know what they're doing, but they do not know how they should do it. And that's where I come into place, and I structure everything, make it very efficient. And I definitely make the time to market much quicker.
Amazing. We love a strategic woman in business. How did you get into this digital nomad lifestyle and on that industry, and what inspired you to pursue it?
To be honest, I never even knew the term digital nomad until recently. I think it's just the new time that we live in, right? So through Corona, through digitalization, and I've been working remote since 5 years or 6 years. And I'm just on a sabbatical at the moment. And so I'm just traveling around and working, and at the same time setting up my own business. And then I realized, that's the digital nomad lifestyle. So a digital nomad, I haven't really disentangled this term, but I'm just doing it probably.
Nice. I guess one curious question would be, before you took the leap and get into this kind of lifestyle, would you say that I had it all figured out, or you just pick things up along the way?
I never have anything figured out, but I perceive myself as a very privileged person, as in my basic human needs are quite met. So there's no risk as for me to take a leap of faith and become a digital nomad, because I have a very safety system. I can always go back to Germany. I have my family, my friends, I have my work. I have Germany as a government, as a social government. So even if I don't work, Germany got my back, which is nice.
First world country problems.
First world country problems. So I feel like if you come from a very privileged country in a very, let's say, stable family and stuff, it's not a leap of faith that you take in. It's just adventure.
I love it. We love a very aware queen in these terms, right? So I guess having that said, I am still curious if you face any challenges while working remotely and moving to different countries or places, and how have you overcome these challenges?
Challenges. Oof. Now my mind is very into I'm like, what is a challenge, etc. But so you might not believe that, but I am a very antisocial person. I'm very much by myself, and being out there, being a digital nomad, working remotely, requires you to be open.
That's true.
To talk to people, to be social, to even go to an event that you wouldn't want to go to, because you constantly need to get to know new people, because the fluctuation is so high. People are coming in, people are leaving, people are coming in, so you do not have a stable base. And working remotely, I think one of the human needs is connections. And making connections here is a challenge, because you need to keep on making connections to new people all the time. And in terms of business, it's if you work remotely, if you're talking about digital nomad as such, means you have a digital business.
That's true.
So you're setting up something in the virtual world, and setting up something in the virtual world, being in different time spaces in a different culture, it's like a lot of variables that you need to bring together and still make a business and make money, right? I feel like most people here have side digital nomad hustle.
I agree.
So I think a challenge is definitely to stay connected, and on the other hand is to get all these variables together and still make it and make actually profit. So a business is only a business when you write an invoice or when you sell a product.
That is so deliberate, and that's very well said. I 100% felt what you said, because I'm also like not a very sociable person, but you need to come up from your shell. So this is a very big thing.
Yeah.
I really appreciate your time like having here today. So yeah, I guess my next question would be, among other places, why did you choose Bali?
Why did I choose? Actually, Bali chose me, to be honest.
That's so sweet.
I didn't
love that.
choose Bali. To be very fair, Bali was never on my plate. Never, because to me, Bali was the place where the white German surfers go to. Like, long time, everybody like, I'm going to Bali, and I knew if you're going to go to Bali, then Bali's not for me. That's what I thought, because I didn't really align to those people, and I thought, oh, okay, Bali's like for these hippies trying to go surf and stuff. And so my brother actually was here, and so my brother's setting up an African fusion restaurant.
Nice.
And he had so there's a group here called Black in Bali, and they had a pop-up restaurant where he was able to display his food. And I was in Bangkok at that time, and I thought, you know what, let me just come to Bali and see what my brother does, and maybe support him, maybe just eat the food. And so I came, and then I stayed. And now he's in Thailand and I'm here, and I was like, okay, you know what, Bali, I had a misconception of Bali because of the people. I thought the people who go to Bali represented Bali.
Okay.
But then I realized Bali, this is what I just said yesterday, Bali is a place where to every single life challenge, Bali has an answer, I think. And so that's why I think, so life is all about, ups and downs. Whenever you have a down, Bali has an answer within 2 or 5 minutes. If you're like, feel a little low in energy, go to the gym. If you feel like a little shaky, get a massage. If you feel like you need some connections, just go to a meetup. If you feel like, you need just some stimulation, just, go be productive. Or Bali just has it all.
I understand.
Physically, mentally, emotionally.
100%. And I really love that you tap into this topic that Bali embraces diversity. I think I have been immersed with different cultures and different type of nationalities in here, and yeah, it's nice to see that we now have like Black in Bali group, right? Shout out to Black in Bali group. It's nice to know that each people, doesn't matter like what color or what race they are, there's a group for you. There's like a family, or there's a community for you.
Yeah. I think that's very needed. I think everybody needs like a shelter, a safe space within diversity. I think diversity is nice, but I think also within diversity, everybody's still focus groups, and they need maybe their own safe space, because that's what they can feel, the safest. And that's what I've seen. Like, I'm in 2 groups. So I'm in the Black in Bali group, and I'm in the Bali Speaks German group. It's so funny. Like, the differences are like this. Like, the German group is all about kitas, how to get like your work permit, the work permit. Then they talk about snakes and have like a snake analysis, whatever. It's like they're very technical and so boring. And the Black and Bali is just like, where the vibes at, like who's gonna go where to party, like where's the food at. It's really nice. Like, so I get both worlds.
Literally work-life balance. Yes. You got it in like the group chats. Yeah. Amazing. So curious question, how has remote work impacted your personal life?
My personal life, well, actually, not that much. I think personal life is something that you need to put an active effort, no matter where you are. I don't think it matters. I don't think the physical distance matters. It does. I mean, it's always something different when you see each other. But when I'm away, I definitely make sure that I keep in contact with my friends and family. So I send a lot of pictures. I don't have Instagram or anything, so nobody. But my it's like my life is like when you know.
That's a green flag.
It's
You're
like,
not in the social.
When you know what I'm up to. So I talk to my friends a lot. I talk to my family a lot. But I do that also when I'm in Germany, and I've been traveling since 10 years, basically. And I have good friends and I have good connections, but I make an effort, like an active effort.
Amazing. This is a bit controversial, but how do you see dating and relationships in this type of lifestyle?
In like the digital, you mean like in
Remote,
Bali, remotely?
digital nomad, yeah.
That's a difficult question because the digital working has nothing to do with the physical dating, I think, or I don't really get the question maybe.
Like how do you find like dating while you're working remotely?
Dating while we're working, okay, that's a better question. How do I find it? Now I would say I work so much so I don't date.
So I guess that's the easiest question now to answer.
That's the easiest
It's not
question.
that hard to answer, yeah. Because most guests here, like, they would like, it's a bit controversial.
No, not to be honest. Like, I think dating became difficult everywhere, on the physical as well in the virtual world. It doesn't matter where, because people are so indecisive. Everybody is indecisive because we like to keep our options, we like to keep our freedom, and we like to decide last minute. And so I think you always need to look at patterns within a generation, and this pattern has then effects on everything in life. So this indecisiveness, this freedom focus, this me focus, this last minute decision taking focus has an impact on everything, on our lifestyle, on our dating, on our families, on everything. So and when you're remotely, and if you're in a place just not permanently, that means even you have another variable that's unsure. So there's so much uncertainty in it, so that dating just becomes an adventure. Yeah.
Adventure, yeah. Can be adventure and challenging, especially like if your nature of work is making structures, right? And then there's a lot of uncertainty.
Absolutely.
So I guess my next question would be, what advice would you give to our viewers that's like aspiring to be digital nomads or remote workers, independent location workers, and what skill do you think they need to learn to get into this lifestyle?
Advice. Wow. I'm so dry. It's like I don't even have like a juicy advice. I was like, okay, get into the WhatsApp groups, get into Nomeo. The advice. So the skills, as I said, I mean, being social, being talkative, being open is a very great skill. Like, just to talk. The things what I've learned is, when you speak to someone, they always speak back, and a conversation always evolves from that. From that, it's barely when you say hi to someone, they just say hi back and nothing happens. So it's this little this little gap between that's me, that's the stranger, and there's just a hi that's actually maybe telling us apart, and just this leap of faith and just being open and just to be very inquisitive about a person and be like, hey, I'm here by myself, but there is a whole opportunity within one person. And I think that's a really good mindset, which I don't have. So I'm giving an advice that I'm not doing, but I'm really good at it, at giving advices that I'm not actually really implementing myself. But my advice is to really trying to see the opportunity behind a situation in a person, and then take the leap of faith and just talking to a person. And to, when you arrive, to definitely get all the virtual meeting points, like Nomeo, like Meetup, like the WhatsApp groups. That's very important. And for me personally, I have 3 things that are very important to me. So to me is always, I'm looking for a gym. Where can I work out?
Okay.
Where do I have a co-working space? That's the second one. Where can I work? And then where can I meet new people? So these are 3 of very basic human needs that I have to work out, to work, to be productive, and to have connections. And I think you should definitely look for these 3 things at the beginning, and then you already have like a good lifestyle.
Amazing. That's very impactful. Like, they say one conversation can totally change your life.
Exactly.
Like, one stranger can change your life. And also, there's a psychology, like the rule of 5. Like, one person might know 5 different people.
Absolutely.
And these 5 different people know also 5 different people. So
absolutely,
if your network is your net worth.
Absolutely, yeah. All these gems, yeah.
So what would you I guess my final question would be, if you would talk to your old self before you became like a remote worker, what advice would you tell her?
My old self. Wait, so now I'm now and I'm older now, and my older self telling me now, or
you telling the old Lucy, like the Lucy before she became a digital nomad or a remote worker.
If I would give myself an advice,
knowing what you know now.
Yeah. Okay. Can I think a little bit?
Take your time.
Knowing what I know now. So I said to my brother the other day, I was like, I wish I was a little younger, because then I would do so many crazy things. I think there's opportunity in everything, like in every little thing. I see so many business opportunities, so many social opportunities, so many community opportunities. And to my younger self, I would definitely say, if you have this little fire inside of you, just make sure that you get the right people. That's just the only thing I think that's needed. Just get the right, as I said yesterday, when you want to go quick, go alone. When you want to go fast, go together. So you definitely need a network and get the right people around you who are able to help you reach that goal. And that's what I would tell myself, because like today I had the idea. I was like, man, if I was like in this whole technology kind of thing, or like mobility, I would create like a scooter where you can have like your kids in front, like because here the kids have, like you can only drive like with your kid in front and then your parents or one parent behind or whatever.
You have seen a lot of motorcycles.
And in Amsterdam people ride the bikes as well, but they have like something they call the bakkenfiets. They call it. It's like a bike. It's like e-bike, and then they have this like a whole, I don't know how to call it, in front. So the kids sit inside. And I was thinking, Bali needs that.
That's a good idea. Business idea.
It's a good business idea.
I'm not gonna be surprised if soon like I will see something like that, and it's from you.
No, it definitely is. I'm just so if I was younger, I would be like, no, Lucy, what, go for it. But now, I don't have the energy anymore.
Understandable. Well, Lucy, this is a very, very like I really appreciate your time. Massive thank you. I guess before we end this conversation, how can our viewers like reach you, or like since you don't have Instagram, like
I'm old school. You find me on LinkedIn. You find me on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is my platform, and I'm setting up my website finally. It's called lucylarbi.de. So Lucy LUCY LARBI altogether .de, not .com. Please take the Germans into consideration too. It's .de. On LinkedIn, my name is Lucy Larbi on LinkedIn, and that's where you can find me so far.
I love it. We will also include it on the description box.
Great.
Thank you so much, Lucy, and it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next episode.
And I think it's just understanding the need to be resilient and open to change in your life. So it's given me a great opportunity to look at myself and figure out who I am.